All right, what's the 2021 year in review?
The year in review. It was the busiest year ever. We sold the most. We had the most transactions, the most the most total number of units I've ever sold in one year was 65. We've done 81 this year. Um, Prices have gone up on average. I'd say in Chatham County they went up 10%, but there are some areas where the prices have gone up 100% in just the last couple of years, which has been phenomenal. Uh, the Chapel Hill, North Chatham area has gone up quite a bit. That Jordan Lake, um, Wake County, Chatham County line has gone up quite a bit. And even Bonley, Bennett, Goldston, Bear Creek, Gulf, Siler City. Siler City's been down for such a long time. Siler City market's gone way up. I expect that'll continue. And probably one of the biggest rates of appreciation we've seen is in the Silcope area. The secret's out on Silcope. I mean, gosh, you just last year you could pick up land in Silcope for 6 to 10,000 an acre, and it's probably on average closer to 20,000 an acre now. So um, we sold a log cabin in Bennett for $800,000 full price one weekend. Ton of people looking at it. Um, I sold a 2,000 square foot home on 10 acres for 60,000 over asking price, multiple offer situation, and we were high. I mean, my analytics CMA said we should be at 500, 525 maybe, and we went ahead and listed it at 625, and it still sold for 685, which is just
Wow.
phenomenal difference. Um, I sold 100 acres in Bonley. It was almost entirely ponds, and that sold for $500,000. I listed a horse farm for $1.5 million, and it ended up selling for 1.75. So really, really crazy. Oh, and here's the biggest thing, that really neat thing. This year, 2021, we sold 5 different properties that had been on the market for 8 years or more. So they'd been on the market for a long, long time. 2 of them we sold had been on the market for 15 years or more. So they weren't listed with me the entire time, but that just gives you an indication of how little inventory there was. And not only that, but the 5 properties that we sold that had been on the market for 8 years or more, um, 2 of them sold for more than asking price. 2 of them sold for asking price, and 1 of them sold just barely under asking price. So those 5 properties that had been on the market eventually fetched what the seller wanted. Um, our sellers been all over the place. We've had retired teachers, brothers and sisters, estates. We've had divorce. We were court appointed. We had a lot of our business was attorney referred this year, which is real important to me. Attorneys were a big source of sellers for me because there were some complicated land deals. And we've had local sellers, and we had an awful lot of out-of-staters this year. So they had heard that Chatham market was strong, but we really would surprise them. They say, "Do you think we can get 300 or 400 for this property?" And I say, "Well, we're at 600 or 700," which is really shocking to them. The smallest tract we sold was half an acre. The largest tract we sold this year was 365 acres. That's a big tract in Chatham County. We sold a townhome on 1/10 of an acre. We sold an old farmhouse on 108 acres. So that's the range. We sold a condo for over $1 million, and we sold a mansion for over $1 million. It's just everywhere, all over the place. So it really was an incredible year. What will 2022 be like? Stay tuned.